Good morning. I'm nervous. So that vibrant light that normally burns inside me was starting to dim. Like the fire exhausting, so was I. I tried all I could do, not knowing doing it alone was not enough. I was tired. I was lost. I was confused and homeless. I was going through personal battles I had no idea I was battling until I began my healing journey with Together We Bake. Part of my sobriety was facing all that I had covered up by using. Losing Julian was one. Oh, excuse me. Losing Julian was one of my greatest obstacles. One of my twin sons. Not having Justin anymore was even worse, an even bigger one because being there for him was always in my control. I was unemployed, but I was skillful, wandering and existing, trying to figure out just what was next. The love of my son was, I'm sorry, the love of my son and getting him back was the spark that kept the flame coming into my life. My mustard seed of faith. My support system had begun to lose faith in me, so all I had was me. That was not enough because me alone, I kept finding myself back in the same scenarios again, insanity. Until I dropped to my knees and I called out to my God and seeked guidance, asking him to order my steps. I also felt all that I was holding heavy on my heart. I had to leave before him. I had to let go of the grief and the guilt from losing Julian and start coping skills that I thought I had forgotten in my darkness. I was reminded quickly of once I started the program. I had regained my muse for writing. My sister's best friend passed, but before she passed, she told me about Together We Bake. She was so excited, leaving me with some knowledge that she knew would probably change my life for the better. I was ready to go from being an addict to being Justin's mom again. Together We Bake helped me to heal in ways I never thought that I could. I learned to channel my anger into other outlets that forgot I had, like writing. I no longer sit in despair on things beyond my control. I could get up from a fall and dust myself off with a smile and fight for another day without the urge to want to use. And most of all, that I know that I'm never alone. I know that my Together We Bake angels are always just a call away, there for me if I need to cry or just to say hello, to know that I am that go-to for other women of my peers if they need to be encouraged. I graduated in 2020 with some remarkable women. Here in 2022, it's the small achievements for me. I have a job where I'm able to look for an apartment that I got. Paying for my driver's classes because I'm going to get me a car in a few months. I no longer depend on my cash app. I have a whole checking and savings account and a credit union. My credit score is in good standing. Thanks so much to the greatest job coach I've ever had that was selected perfectly for me by Together We Bake. I am sober, so I'm no longer chasing anything other than Justin. He is now the only thing in my life that's worth giving all of me to. My appreciation to Miss Stephanie. She was always bringing me some sort of resource for whatever I was going through, and they helped. And they helped a lot from me battling mentally, my addiction, and my grief, to even finding housing. I tell my story often to encourage women battling with self. And in that story, I tell them of the women I believe have halos in their purses, that Together We Bake, and how I don't know where I would be without the support of not only staff, but women like me and women not so much like me. The impact each one of them had on me will always be cherished. I'm currently a night audit at an upscale hotel, and I love what I do. I'm waiting to hear back from what I hope is me and Justin's new home, which it is, as I said. I'm now a leaseholder, and my son can come home to mommy. I can't wait the day that I walk to him to the bus stop and send my baby off to kiss him and hear him say, "Mommy, I love you infinity." I will also be taking a flight for my first time out of the country. This is my Together We Bake testimony. Since the day I walked into my interview, I have been overwhelmed by blessings and great people. The greatest takeaway, a lifetime of sisters, and the strength to know that I am in control of my change. I love all of you guys.